Hello, future financial wizards. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most common dilemmas for parents, students, and anyone who's juggling both saving for retirement and saving for college. Yep, it's that balancing act between getting ready to retire and paying for that diploma. Can you really do both without going broke? Spoiler, yes you can. But we'll show you how. In this video, retirement versus college savings, how to balance both without losing your mind. We'll give you tips, tricks, and a few laughs on how to split your saving strategy between retirement and your kid's college fund. So grab your coffee, or tea if that's your vibe, hit that subscribe button, and let's jump in. And stick around until the end. We've got a call to action that involves helping others with their money decisions. You won't want to miss it. Let's start with the basics. You're probably wondering, why is this even a dilemma? Shouldn't I be able to do both, retirement and college savings? Well, yes and no. Let's break it down. First off, you can't borrow for retirement, but you can borrow for college. Sounds simple, right? But, of course, there are other factors involved, like the fact that retirement means not working anymore. College means your kid will probably be living at home for the next few years, eating up your snack stash and your sanity. But seriously, the truth is, both are incredibly important. You don't want to be scraping by in retirement just because you focus too much on tuition. And you don't want your kid to end up in a pile of student debt while you sip piña coladas in retirement. Balance is key. Let's start with retirement. You've probably heard the phrase, start early, start often. And guess what? That's not just something your grandmother says when she's talking about knitting and not getting cold. It's solid financial advice. So the first thing you'll want to do is make sure your retirement savings are on track. The most obvious option is a 401k, especially if your employer offers a match. This is free money, folks. It's like getting an extra scoop of ice cream for no extra cost. Who says no to that? Next, there's the IRA, Roth or traditional. Roth IRAs are great if you want tax-free growth and withdrawals, but remember, there are income limits. If you're making it rain in your 30s or 40s, you might not qualify, but don't worry, there's always the traditional IRA, which offers tax-deferred growth. And don't forget about your employer match. If you're getting free money, why wouldn't you take it? Now let's talk about college savings. College is expensive, like, I can't believe I'm paying for this expensive. But don't worry. There are some great ways to save for it without draining your entire savings account. The first step is to look into a 529 plan. This is the gold standard for college savings, and for good reason. The 529 plan allows your money to grow tax-free, and as long as you use it for qualified education expenses, it won't be taxed when you withdraw it either. It's like getting your cake, eating it, and not worrying about the calories or the tax bills. If you're wondering how much you should save, the general recommendation is to try to cover as much as you can without sacrificing your retirement goals. You don't want to be handing out tuition checks while you're also wondering if you can live off ramen in your retirement years. Now we get to the tricky part. How do you prioritize saving for both at once? Do you split your savings 50-50? Or do you focus more on one over the other? Let's look at some strategies. The 80-20 rule. This strategy suggests that you focus 80% of your savings on retirement and 20% on college. Why? Because your retirement is a one-way street, but your kid's education might come with scholarships, grants, and loans. Plus, there are student loan programs that can ease the financial load. But your retirement? Nope, no loans there. The age-based strategy. For younger kids, focus more on your retirement first. When they're in high school, start funneling more into the 529 plan. The sooner you focus on retirement, the better your compounding interest will work for you. Emergency fund first. Before you dive into both of these big savings pots, make sure you've got a solid emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of expenses should be your cushion. Because if life throws you a curveball, you don't want to dip into your retirement or college savings. So, what happens if you're already behind on both retirement and college savings? Is it too late to catch up? The answer is, it's never too late. But you'll want to take action. If your retirement savings are lagging, you can catch up by making bigger contributions or considering working a few extra years. Consider delaying your retirement if you have to. No shame in that. For college savings, you can always make it up by looking into other funding sources like scholarships, grants, and even student loans. You can also explore ways to make college more affordable, like community college or state schools. If all this is giving you a headache, no worries. Financial advisors can help you with the math. There are also great online tools and calculators that can make these decisions clearer, like college savings calculators and retirement planners. It's like having your own financial GPS, so you don't get lost in the weeds of saving and planning. All right, folks, now you've got a solid game plan for balancing retirement and college savings. You've got your strategies, your tools, and your sense of humor. Because let's face it, we all need it when it comes to finances. So here's what I need you to do. Like this video if you found it helpful. Subscribe to the channel for more easy-to-digest financial tips. Share this video with your friends and family, especially those who are wrestling with the same savings dilemma. Sharing is caring, and you'll be the hero in their financial journey. Let's make sure we're all on track for a great future. Whether you're planning for college or retirement, we've got you covered. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.